Hello, my name is Joel Shull. I'm from Johson City, Tennessee. I've lived here all my life, and my grandparents and grandfather worked for the railroad, and I had an uncle. There's a lot of history in my family working from railroad, and all the way from Roanoke to Dant, Virginia. I was looking for something to do, maybe another class to take, and so I went by ETSU, and I ended up maybe entertaining the idea of taking an art class or something in the spare time. I had train stuff, and I saw that they had a train club out there, so I ended up joining it. And then they had a train club downtown in the old London Hardware, and I ended up joining it too. And I've been a member of both of them about 2 years. We share knowledge from each other and experiences and detailing and electrical, electronics, and there's more to it than what you think it is. As far as my train collection, I started when I was about 10 years old. I started out on a 4x4 frame, and it was a circle. I guess that was my favorite train layout. You know, it had a locomotive, Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe, and it had 3 little passenger cars, which, you know, wasn't much. But then later on, I went forward to collecting trains, mowing yards, and engines were like $35. Not much difference between what they are today. And then I would ride my bike to the hobby shop and buy stuff. I bought a lot of people. I'm interested in lighting to make the realization, and the things that were little bitty microscopic cars might cost more than a train car, you know, or a truck or a building or something. You know, the scale of the price is unreal. You know, how much detailing you got into it and how old it is, and it's a never endless thing, and it depends on how you take care of it, or, you know, the room temperature, or, you know, has a lot to do with it. How you do this is real neat. You know, it's like when you put on, it's like rock, hard rock. What you do is first you put your cork down, you staple it or glue it, then you put your flex track, it flexes, and then you put your gravel on there, and you make sure you get it in between the ties, and then you get water with a couple of drops of liquid. You spray it with water and Windex, and then you use glue and half water, and when you put the glue down, it makes it hard as rock. When it dries clear. So this is the finished product. This was a plan of my dreams. You're sitting in the middle of the layout, and it's all the way around 360, and so in that way you can have more access to the train. It's easier to do the detail work than reaching over 4x8 if you're small, or somebody that's disabled or something that can't get over there and do that. But you have more access to the room. It's more open. It's like a bullpen, you know. You're in the middle, the bullpen of the train layout, and you could do maneuvers and everything. And it's the detail. What's fun about making it look real. I was going to paint a panoramic view around it, but that didn't work. So what I'm doing now is doing the mirror I put around it, so it gives it depth, and kind of like the finished product. You know, it's foolproof. You know, and you can put a guy up against the wall like he's talking to somebody, painting one color on one side, another like he's talking to another person. You can play mind games with somebody. You can mirrors. You can do tricks with the mirrors and stuff like that you normally can't. But if you have 5 or 10 buildings, it's like you got 50 buildings out there in another city in the distance. Some of the work's very tedious. You know, this is something I enjoy doing, and I can set it down at any time. My job is stressful. So if I want to relax or something and do something peaceful, I have worked as long as I've seen the sun come up several times. It's been really enjoyable, very rewarding. you can put endless amount of hours into it, and it's very. And then when you can't function anymore, or your mind's gone, where you're working on this and you say, "Oh, I can't do this anymore," and your motor coordination, you don't get, you just kind of lose it. But I am a perfectionist. I want to do it right or not at all. And this time I'm gun-ho about it, and I want it to be right. There's no beginning, no end. I mean, it's forever. I mean, it's a lifetime of work. The job's never done. And then by the time you get things going, you might pull up the track, put a new track down, for all I know. It's all about detail. It's like building your own little world.